This is my first ever review of a tripod on this channel. The last thing close enough to this one was a monopod, and I hesitated on reviewing a tripod until I was impressed, and this one, it impressed me. I can hook up not just its base plate, the f38, but my camera with its Arca Swiss camera cage, and even my gimbal base plate or the base plate I have under my My Pyxis camera. Let's roll intro. This is the Ulanzi Falcam Treeroot travel tripod, and after using it for a while on multiple shoots, I've been so impressed with it. It's so lightweight and sturdy, all thanks to its carbon fiber build and compatible with the f38 quick release system, a feature that I've been eyeing for a very long time. Ulanzi sent me this tripod to try out. I wasn't paid to say anything. They didn't even get to see this video before it's even released. I have used more expensive travel tripods than this one for Manfrotto, and even at that tripod is still bigger, heavier, and not as travel friendly as this one. The first thing you notice is how compact and lightweight it is, even when folded down. It doesn't scream technical gear. It feels more like something designed for creators who actually move around. The build feels solid, but not heavy at about 1.5 kilos. It doesn't even seem to be made from any plastic materials. Everything clicks and locks the way you expect it to. The finishing of this tripod is very smooth, and the blend of the black, grey and silver colors make it look big money. At first you may worry whether unlocking and locking back the legs of this tripod will be time consuming, and that's not the case, as you can quickly do that in a flash. Also, when you spread open the tripod legs, that sounds kind of weird. The inside of the legs are kind of flat, so it closes down very compactly when you close back the legs together. Something I really like about this tripod. Now, the center column, let me open up the legs again. Still sounds weird. The center column is an invention I haven't seen on any other travel tripod. And that is that it looks different and can be broken down via its quick release system, which allows you to set up the tripod for very low angle stable shots. And it's that steady. There's a hook if you want to add extra weight to the tripod for even extra stability, but also you can detach the hook from the detachable column and screw it onto the shorter non-detachable column that remains connected to the tripod ball head. You have a 1/4-20 thread with Array style locating pins and Falcam's F22 quick release system, so you can attach your accessories like a smartphone or monitor. And at the bottom of the legs, there are these removable rubber feet that when pulled off, hopefully with enough force, reveals its spikes that can help with planting them firmly in surfaces like sand, mud or ice. But these removable feet are very, very difficult for me to take out. Let me try again. I have never removed it, but I've seen it that it can be removed. No worth trying. Show you how steady and strong they are. This is a good thing because I've misplaced a few of my other travel tripod removable rubber feet. Now, the Treeroot's tripod head is another very solid and interesting part of this tripod. It's actually called the F38 Pro ball head, and it's packed with a few features that if you're a photographer or videographer, you would enjoy using. It has a bubble leveler, allows for 360-degree smooth panning horizontally and even vertically. And there's also an adjustable tension knob, which allows you to easily fine-tune the tension for a light touch or a firm hold. The Treeroot design lets you adjust angles very fast, wrap it around objects or plant it securely on uneven ground without fighting it. This is one of those things you don't appreciate until you need to use it. For a travel tripod, this thing is seriously stable. Once the legs are locked in, it feels planted even on uneven ground. I've used it with mirrorless cameras and lightweight accessories and even my My Pyxis SK. Even if I would not advise you to do that on paid work, it never felt sketchy. There's barely any wobble, which makes a big difference when you're shooting video or longer shots. While it really shines in real world use, this is perfect for travel, vlogging, when you need to set up fast and move just as quickly as you need to. It works very well for talking head videos when you're shooting solo, and it's great for B-roll, especially in tight spaces where a full-size tripod just gets in the way. You can use this tripod for your deck setups, over-the-shoulder shots, and low-angle work like you saw me demo earlier. Being able to remove or flip the center column makes using this tripod way easier, as it's not built for huge cinema rigs. The point of having this tripod is that you can easily travel about and shoot with your mirrorless cameras or compact setup. I'll just take up the center column so you guys can see. So that's a tripod without the center column. And maybe you can hold it this way and vlog. And put it right back. Unlike this other travel tripod from Manfrotto, which is a carbon fiber version, and although it goes to a much higher height than the Treeroot and can carry much heavier setups, I really find that traveling about with this tripod is a lot more tedious. And I prefer that I have something like this that I can use for my on-the-go YouTube shoot. Now, to what I really like about the Treeroot is that it doesn't slow me down. It's quick, it's flexible, and easy to use. That's huge when you're traveling or shooting solo. It fits very well in my oversized camera backpack, which is a K&F Concept 40-liter professional adventure camera backpack. It just fits very nicely, and also at the bottom of my K&F Concept 10-liter shoulder bag with no issues at all. Links to buy these bags will be left in the description below with my discount codes in case you're interested. Now, one thing I like to do is show real-world use case scenarios, and yes, this tripod does not disappoint. 1 second, so I'll take off my Lumix S5 2X. Yeah, let me quickly take that off. And I have a 70-200mm EF lens from Sigma. This is the EF lens, so I have to use a Sigma MC21 adapter EF to L mount. And I have the Falcam F38 quick release plate on the bottom of the lens holder here. And I'll mount that quickly, lock it in, take off my lens, or my camera lens mount. And I mounted it. I can see that it mounts very easily and it carries this heavy setup. Now, just for some added flex, I'll mount my My Pyxis 6K with this heavy lens from 7 Artisans, the Infinity 35 T2.1 with small rigs battery. Although I've used it with a V-mount battery, I'll just show you that it can still handle the weight of this setup. So let me lock this first of all. Nice and tight, and I can pan very, very smoothly, even though I would have moved this Aka Swiss base plate a little bit forward, but because I usually would have a V-mount battery on my Pyxis 6K, that's why it's there, so you can balance out the Pyxis 6K. But you can see the third leg is on the floor. Let me lift it up. It's right on the floor, and the other 2 legs on the table. And it's really, really sturdy. If I want to flex the camera or move it around, I can move it around, then lock it in place if that was and still smooth panning. Very, very impressive. Now, if you want extreme height, this tripod isn't the tallest option. It's about my height, and I'm not the tallest guy in the room, but I think this is perfect as a travel tripod. If you're always on the move, travel or shoot in real world conditions, the trade-offs make sense. Currently priced at $499, this instantly replaces my Manfrotto carbon fiber travel tripod. The Ulanzi Falcam Treeroot isn't just another travel tripod, it's definitely the most solid, compact and efficient travel tripod I've ever used, and can fit in my backpack or even my Pelican case without any issues. It is worth the money in case you're wondering if you really need it, or do you need to spend the extra money? Well, if you care about speed, flexibility, a kit that is light, a system that is compatible with at least more than 90% of the accessories out there, then this is a travel tripod to seriously consider. You can't go wrong. It's now my go-to travel tripod when I'm out filming content. Let me know what you think, and if you have any questions, leave in the comment section below. If you found this review helpful, please hit the like button and subscribe for more stuff like this. And I'll see you in the next one. It's a FIlmmaker. God bless and peace.